Good morning, children. Welcome to today's online session of Class 7 English. This is your Srinivas English teacher from DAV High School. Dear children, stay connected with me. Do the homework regularly without fail. Dear children, we have discussed the face sheet of first unit of a town mouse and the country mouse. I hope you all understood the face sheet of town mouse and the country mouse. Dear children, let us take a look at the first lesson, that is the town mouse and the country mouse. Let us know the parts of speech of the title. The town mouse, the. It is definite article. It means it shows particular person, particular place, particular thing. So articles can be categorized into two types. The first one is definite article, second one is indefinite article. Definite article, the is known as definite article. A or an are known as indefinite articles. The it refers to particular person, particular place, particular thing, whereas indefinite articles a or an, it means any one per. Dear children, let us know the town mouse. Here the town, it refers to adjective. What is adjective? Adjective is a word which describes about noun or pronoun, or it adds extra meaning to the noun or pronoun, or it qualifies about noun or pronoun. That is called adjective. Here a town, we can say that it is an adjective. Mouse, it is a noun. Here the word town, it adds extra meaning to the noun mouse. So in the similar manner, the country mouse, here the is known as definite article. The town, it refers to adjective. Here mouse, mouse is a noun. So here the is definite article, town is adjective, mouse is noun. So here and is the connecting word. And is known as conjunction. What is conjunction? Conjunction is a group of words. It joins or adds two words, two sentences, two clauses, or two phrases. It is known as conjunction. The town mouse and the country mouse. So you will be able to understand what is the parts of speech of the title. Dear children, at the end of the lesson, you will be able to understand the relation of both the cousins and the variation between the town mouse and country mouse, or as well as the variation between the town side and countryside, or otherwise you will be able to understand the importance and the variation between the the town life and the country life. Dear children, let us get into the lesson. So here you will able to see, you will have a glance or look at the picture here. Hello, country mouse. Hello, my friend. Here both of them introducing each other. Dear children, let us have a glance at glossary. First one, country. It is a noun which means village or an area outside towns or cities with fields and farms. Affectionately, it is an adverb. It means lovingly, showing caring feeling and love. Pack, it is a verb to put clothes, etc., into a bag in preparation for a trip away from home. Uncomfortable, it is an adjective which means unpleasant. Grumble, it is a verb to complain about something in a bad tempered way. Chug, it is a verb, it means to, to move making the sound of an engine. To move making the sound of an engine. Dreadful, it is an adjective, it means very bad and unpleasant. So these are the glossary which are given at the end of the textbook. Dear children, once again you have to go through the glossary which are given at the back side of the textbook. Read carefully and try to learn the vocabulary, and also please note down in your classwork also. Dear children, let us see the lesson. The town mouse and the country mouse. The town mouse and the country mouse were cousins. They often wrote to each other. One day, the country mouse got this letter from his cousin. So here he wrote like this: Kitchen cupboard, Mouse Town, 11th March 2012. Dear cousin, I have been ill with cough and my doctor feels I needed a holiday. He has advised me to spend a week in the countryside. May I stay with you? Please give me an early reply. With warm regards, yours affectionately, Town Mouse. To address Country Mouse, the Mouse Hole, Mouse Country. So this is the letter which is written by the Town Mouse. So dear children, here both the Town Mouse and the Country Mouse are cousins, and also here they usually wrote a letter to each other to share, to exchange their feelings, opinions, and a joyful manner way. So this is all about exchanging the information, knowledge, or experience from one person to another person. So dear children, this type of letters we can call it as personal letters. Dear children, letters can be categorized into two types. The first one is formal letter, second one is informal letter, or otherwise we can say that official letters or personal letters. See here, official letters can be written to officials or higher authorities like class teacher, headmaster, sub inspector of police, depot manager, or MLA, MP, IAS officer, IPS officer, so to the editor. So these types of letters can be written to the higher authorities. So we can say that here these are all official letters or formal letters. Informal letters can be written to our family members, relatives, neighbors, uncle, aunt, father, mother, brother, sister, and near and dear ones. Personal letters are written to our family members, neighbors, uncle, aunt, mother, father, brother, sister. So this type of letters we can call it as personal letters or otherwise informal letters. Now here the town mouse wrote a letter to country mouse because here the town mouse has been ill. He is not feeling well, so he wanted to take a rest because as the doctor advised him to take a rest for 1 week in countryside. So he thought that he wanted to write a letter to his cousin who is living in countryside. So then immediately he wrote a letter to the country mouse. So the personal letter can be written like this. First of all, we have to write down heading, place, and date. Understand? That should be written top right corner. Understand? Right top corner. Then here salutation should be written left side. Dear cousin. D should be capital letter. Then after that, put comma. Then again, we have to leave one blank line. Then you can start the body of the letter. Understand? So here in the body of the letter, whatever the information you want to convey, you can convey through this body of the letter. That is content. Okay, now here it mentioned that here it has not been well, and it has been feeling ill. So that's why here she wanted to send a letter to the country mouse. And also here he has been feeling cough, and his doctor advised him to take a rest for 1 week in countryside. So better to spend 1 week in countryside, then everything will be set right. So that's why here he wrote a letter to the country mouse. So here and also here at the end of the body of the letter he mentioned that here I am eagerly waiting for your reply. And also here with warm regards, leave taking. Then after that here subscription. What should be write down here? Yours affectionately. Y should be capital, and we should not keep any apostrophe between s and r. Affect yours. After r we should not insert or put any sort of quotation marks. Okay, now dear children, then after that a should be capital letter double f, yours affectionately comma, then after that we should write down the signature. Then this receiver's address should be written to address. Understand? Here country mouse, the mouse hole, mouse, country. This is the address of the to address to whom we are sending a letter. So this is all about personal letter, my dear children. What I want to tell you that so once again you have to go through the textbook, go through the first lesson, the town mouse and the country mouse, and find out the hard words, difficult words, and unfamiliar words which you feel difficult in the lesson. And please refer the dictionary and get it done correctly. Please note down in your notebook. First of all, write down the title, the town mouse and the country mouse with the block letters, capital letters. Then after that you can keep a glossary. Then whatever the glossary which are given at the end of the textbook, that has to be written. Then after that, once again you have to go through the textbook, and wherever you feel difficult word, that difficult words should be written after glossary. Okay, now so read the textbook one or two times. Thank you one and all.